My name is Okweoluwa Adeshino Adebayo Ige. Oh, my late dad was very, very close to me. It was so wonderful that we became friends when I became a teenager. So we relate to each other as if we were friends. So that's why I'm doing this in his remembrance. Oh, great. Such a person that is a man of very few words. And he uses things of life, happenings, past happenings, to express things that are so memorable. I'll give you an instance. He used to say, when you're doing a blind man, grand notes, you make sure you're whistling. Why? For the blind man to know that the groundnut you're doing, you're not eating it as well. Because somebody whistling cannot be eating at the same time. So, and what does that teach us? Transparency. In whatever you do in life, be transparent. And that's one of the legacy I'm holding on to today. And there's another one, is somebody that is very careful with time. If he tells you he's going to meet you for 9 o'clock, trust me, 10 to 9, my dad is waiting to meet the person. And you know what he did? He now gave an analogy that anybody that does not keep to time is a murderer. And he expressed himself. He now said, he gave a short story. He said, in a town, a king said they should go to the town center and chop off anybody that they meet at the market center. But the chiefs and the elders felt, oh, king, please don't do this. Why don't you just be kind to your people so that they will keep naming you and giving you good names? And what did he say? The king now changed his mind. Okay, town crier, please, can you go to that man that I've given an instruction by 7 o'clock? Go there by 7:15. If that person gets there a minute after 7, a lot of people have been dead. Do you get it? That's one of the, those are the things I still keep from him up till now. The thing I do mostly, I was a bit, I like football. Sometimes they send me on errands to go and do something. I will play football. And by the time I'm coming back, I'll be sweating. I will think I can hide that. It won't do with me at that moment. When it's night, when everybody's asleep, you just wake me up. Why did you not do what I asked you to do at the right time? Nobody to help you at that moment. Those are the kind of moments I remember. And I begin to laugh. Transparency. In anything you do, once you're transparent, you will progress. You will excel. Transparency in life is a key of success.
The remembrance we are doing today makes me to remember my daddy. My daddy was passionate. He loved children. He's hardworking. He's industrious. If you are with my daddy and you are lazy, he can never like you. My daddy taught me many things. My daddy taught me if one business did not work, pick on another thing. My daddy taught me to be hardworking. Taught me never to be lazy. My daddy, late Chief Adebayo Ige, Baba Oni Bread. The way he started, he told us the story. He started as a chef in Imo State. That was when the dad, he dreamt. I have this gift of Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, through my daddy, me and the last born. My daddy is not, is somebody that was taken away by a storm, Iji, from Ijebu, when Iji was, and he now found himself in Imo State. From that Imo State, he was working as a chef, cook, for an Igbo man. When he was working, the father died at home. Everybody have been looking for him. The father died at home. When he came from the snow, there was hair all over his face. Then he just stopped. He was working as a chef. While working as a chef, he had a dream. His daddy is dead at home in Ijebuye. The name of his daddy is Chief Ige. Olokoteyenje Ajeje ti oye. His daddy had a farm. The farm is over there. Whenever you're coming from market, you go to his daddy. He brings out stuff from the farm. you eat and eat. That is why they call him Olokoteyenje. The mother wasn't, she did not know how to farm. She was from a wealthy family. The father was the first person to drive car in Indomowo. I took after his mother. I look like his mother. His mother, the father had two wives. His mother, since he cannot go to farm, he now told his husband that why not be you and my step wife, why not be doing working in the farm and be giving me palm oil. I will take it to Lagos. The daddy was wealthy. He picked my late grandma was Chief Mrs. Alice Mafimidiwo. You can see the people engineer the Dele Mafimidiwo. So my daddy, my grandma started. My grandma now went to Lagos. He didn't leave his husband because they were like calling him a lazy person because she couldn't go to farm. She now want to prove right before her husband. She now went to Lagos. They will be giving her palm oil to sell. She was the first woman that sold palm oil in Oyingbo. And she was very industrious. Very, very industrious. Very. She now built a house in Ige Avenue. She, instead of giving that name to herself, she respected her husband. She said they should name the street as Ige. That is the husband. That was how Ige started. We have Ige Avenue off Muritala in Bariga. My late grandma, she was very industrious. When my daddy now came back from, and now met the mother, she was very. So it was from there that my late grandma now started bringing all the children one by one to Lagos, to the extent that he brought a stepson from the other wife. He brought about 5 of them, put them in PTA. She's not all that learned, but she was industrious. They call her Mama Alice Ige. To God be the glory. She had many land, but she wasn't as learned. From Stadium to Ikoyi, she was the owner, but nobody to give a record. So it is well. I just know there's that thing. And my father normally says something. When my husband went to London, he was first in Germany. From then I went to London. When things were hard, there was this misconception. He first had a white woman, but later now had a black woman. My daddy will always come to me. Toyin, that's not the end of the world. Sekpa mo share, mo. I love my daddy. Whenever I come to Jebu and come down, my daddy will come from the parlor and say, Tonto, torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń jẹyán, torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń jẹ̀bà. She now told me the story that when he had a bakery, when my mother was pregnant of me, that was when they gave him a location. So that is now why he named me Oluwatoyin Ẹ̀bùn Olúwa Àjọkẹ́ Olúwatanwa. He gave me many names. That yes, Toyin, because you are a lucky girl, you too have to be industrious and have money in your life. Whenever people are then I will be at home. I will not lie. So people will now abuse me. My daddy will say, Madam, there's one cousin that normally abuse me. My daddy will say, he's always at my side. Then there's this idea. Whenever my daddy want to share anything in the house, he will call me, representing my mommy. He asked me to choose first before other wives. Baba Okpe, Baboni bread, I miss you. I loved you. I loved you. It's somebody that gives out things, except if Baba did not have. And I took out of him. If it remains 5 naira, and you come to my daddy, he will say, and he was very rich among his siblings. But he will ask them. My daddy trained many children. His own biological, his own Foster, my daddy, there's no child that the wife brings home. My daddy is always there to take care of, and there's no discrimination. I miss my daddy, especially when I'm broke. Whenever I'm broke, if my daddy comes to Lagos to collect house rent, my daddy notice it. My daddy normally call Bolanle, that my daughter, baby, what is wrong with your money? Mommy, she did not want to talk to me. She did not give me that ejatutu that she normally. I would tell my daddy, I'm broke. Before you know anything, I will just hear bang, 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 alert. And if you don't, and my daddy will do something, he will never give Bodokpe or the wife to give me. He would go and to the next house and go and send a woman to me like a wife. Baba, Onwere.
My name is Igeoluwa Fumilayo. I'm the fifth born of our daddy we are remembering today. And it's been 20 years without him. It's so tough. Without my father, I've been, I don't know what to say, but I thank God that I'm alive to witness this 20 years remembrance. My dad always still teach me to be a hardworking lady. That for me, I want you to be a successful woman like your mother. It's not easy. That's all I can say. It's not easy without him. But we thank God. And my prayer for four of them, my father and the three wives, is God should grant them heavenly home and they should continue to rest in peace. And we, the children, God should help us to live more than they live and to achieve more than they achieve in life. My dad, I miss so much about him. Mo rántí gbà yẹn tó bá ní kí bá wọn fọ aṣọ tí bá sọ pé mo ò ní fọ wọn máa kọrin fún mi pé ẹlẹ́yà rẹ̀ dilé ọkọ bàbá rẹ̀ ò ní báyìí débẹ̀ ẹlẹ́yà rẹ̀ dilé ọkọ. So I miss him so much, like the pampering, the pampering, the giving me tips that oya Fúnláyọ̀ oya wá gbà. Okay, Funla kilo maje, I know kilo fair. Like I miss so much about him. I miss so much about him. I miss so much.
My name is Owo Tomoige. I miss his love. I miss his care. I miss everything about him. His smile. He's been good, bad, and ugly. He's been good because we all know sometimes this kind of a thing will happen. He's been bad because I never expected it to die when he died, because I was not there when he died. In fact, he died in the midnight, so it's painful and I can't even imagine it. It's even worse because, most of my friends still have dad. They talk about their dad. Me, I can't even talk about my dad again. It's 20 years, and thank God for life. Though we were younger when he died, but thank God now. Yeah, from the onset, we've been together. You can't differentiate whose mother is whose mother is this or whose mother is that. We've been together, so there is no gap that we are missing him. Our Olori Ebi is playing the role perfectly, and we are following suit, at least for now and till eternity. I don't think any issue will occur or there will be any rancor amongst us. We've been good and it's been fine all the way. I just have to say thank you, because since yesterday, there's been the road is bad, the rain fell, the traffic on the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road has been terrible since yesterday. But they showed us love, they showed us support. They've been here since yesterday. Some came in on Thursday, and some are still coming in today. It's been his love is how high they hold us. I like that, but is the love they has towards us that is playing out, because it's not been easy driving from Lagos, Ekiti, or wherever to Ogun State. Bad roads, traffic. One of my friends was telling me that he spent over 2 hours in the traffic. That's love. From Lagos to Ibadan, that is even less than 1 hour or so. So it's love.
Okay, my name is Ige Oluwasegun. I am the 4th child in the family. Okay, though it's not been easy because Baba has been a father, he has been a mother, he has been an advisor, he has never left us alone. But of course, we knew before now that a time will come that he will leave, at God's own time, which he has left. And it's not been easy, as I said earlier, but we have been coping, and we also know that he has not left us alone. And also, God has been with us and has been faithful to us. Wow, when Baba was alive, Baba is someone that cherished education so much, and because he cared for other people, he helped others. He has been helpful to both friends and families. So, the memory has been that, look, the legacy that Baba has left behind, we don't want it to get truncated. We want to continue in that legacy. And my special moment with Baba, sincerely, I really can't pinpoint one in particular because there are several moments I've shared with him. I could remember there was something I did some years ago when I was still very young. I had to go and buy biro. I bought black biro, red biro, and blue biro. And because Baba resides in Ijebu, so when he came to Lagos, I told him to come and pray on the biro so I can be very successful. And while he was coming, I also told him to buy me, there's this small wall clock, this small portable clock. They used to use then that has alarm, that has opening, and Baba bought it for me. So that alarm can wake me up early enough to read and also to pray. What I can never forget that memory, that look, Baba said, "Ba, mo ra fun e." He brought it all the way from Ijebu and he gave it to me in Lagos. And that I was using. And there was time Baba came and said, my brother reported that my result was not so good. And Baba said, "I'm magbago mi lowo e. What I pago yan wulo fun e." And I had to plead. And he said, "No problem." Those and several other things that I cannot just pinpoint at the moment. Because Baba did not just marry one wife, he married 3 wives. And we are just 6 in numbers. And part of the legacy he left for us is that unity. In fact, you cannot trace that this person is from this mother, this one is from this mother, and this one is from the other mother. We all work together in one accord. And that's one of the things we can even see today. You can see all of us come out in the same attire, not even with the same design. And because those are the legacy he left for us. And we never left those legacy. We still follow the same pattern till now. People talk about having mentor. I think everything he did, I would love to follow the pattern, apart from marrying 3 wives. Every other thing has been so fantastic. So those legacy are what we are leveraging on. Because once you hear his name, you say, I'm Baba only bread, I'm Baba only bread. People say, Baba, he did this for me, he did this for me. So I'm like, wow, I think I also need to imbibe this attitude because it's a very good one. Whoever will say he or she did not do that, I think that person is not being honest. I could remember, in fact, I can never forget, I'm the one that does not know how to play football when I was very young. But I'll be there to go and buy football, to take to my friends to play ball. I'll take Baba's money. Oh yeah, malora ball. I'm talking about, I was between 8, 9 and 10. Because when I was 11, I left Ijebu and I was in Lagos. So right from that childhood, come on, I think is a normal childhood thing. Even if you don't want our children to do the same.
Orúkọ mi ni Fúnmiláyọ̀ Rasaq. Àmì sí wọn díẹ̀ náà nítorí bí ìrànlọ́wọ́ tó máa ń ṣe fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí iye ká dé pé nǹkan báyìí kan fún wa lámọ̀ràn àbí ó kù díẹ̀ kan sọ pé ẹ gbà. Ìyẹn náà gbogbo yẹn pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó mú ìrònú bá wa ṣùgbọ́n àti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé agbẹ̀yìn bàbá agbẹ̀yìn ìyá Olúwa ṣeun. Kò sí gáàpù kankan tó ṣòfò nítorí kí ni ṣe la kóra wa pọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ìyá. So ẹ ṣáà rí bá ṣe ṣe ń sìn àlọ́ oúnjẹ papọ̀ kò sí pé ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ kò sí yẹn nú ẹ̀ àríkànṣe ní pé ẹ kó ẹbí àti ará kẹ kó mọ́ra kẹ fi mọ̀ ṣe kan ṣé Yorùbá mi yé tẹ bá ti ṣe yẹn ayé ò lè ráàrin wọn ní mọ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ní mọ àbúrò wọn ní mọ ọba kan nù yín ṣé Yorùbá mi yé yín. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó bá mi wá mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ṣe adúpẹ́ o adélébárí àrìnàkórè o àfòyà ibi o mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ṣe o kọrin lábàrà máa ṣe o.
I want to use this opportunity to appreciate everyone that has traveled far and near down for this great occasion. That as they go back, God in His infinite mercy will grant them journey mercy. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been here. Thank you once again.